So the question for y'all today is 70 points enough for the respect of the whole league in the NBA? 70 points this man put up. But we're still saying he may not be the MVP. Look, we're going to talk about it today. I'm going to go ahead and show you my crew. We got Tone, the promoter, in the building.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Like he said, man, is 70 enough? Is it? I mean, there's only been 14 people to do it, so that's enough for me. What's up, y'all?
And then, as always, Joel. Hopefully he's not frozen. Yeah, there he is. Joel in the building.
What's going on, everybody? Ready for another episode? And yes, it is enough for that MVP, but we're going to see if it's enough to get us to the finals, baby. Let's have it.
All right, we're going to get into this thing right now. Tone, the show is in your hands, bro. It's all about you and the facts that you have for this show for the day. So I'm going to step to the side. Tone, take it away, sir.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Like you said, man, the thing is in my hands. Pause. This episode is dedicated to the 70-point club. Like on our prompt, it says is 70 enough? And like I said earlier, only 14 people in the history of the game, the National Basketball Association, only 14 people have scored 70 or more. So if we asking that question, is 70 enough? I don't know how many people has played in the NBA up until to date, mathematically. But I would say if only 14 of them people did it, 70 is more than enough. What y'all think?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sorry. I might even be stepping in front of the gun talking about 14 people. I'm sorry, it's only been done 14 times.
14 times, bro.
It's only been done 14 times. Let me correct myself. Because a certain individual did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times. 70 or more. And then I obviously we all know who that is, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You just take an educated guess on that one. But what I have from that is the 14 times that it's been done.
Hit me.
Going from the most, obviously, to not even the least, but the most to the 70 points. And we all know as basketball historians who scored the most in an NBA game. The legendary pitcher, the legendary amount of points. They're trying to say that they don't think that man really scored 100 points. But if it's on record of him scoring at least 70 points 5 more times, there'll be no way that I wouldn't imagine that he couldn't get to 100. So, listen, get that man a beanie Siegel, man, which they did. So it's in the record books. As of March 12th, 1962, the Warriors defeated the Knicks 169 to 147. So he scored 100 out of 169. You know what I mean? He only lost by 47. I mean, but the team won by 22. I mean, but he only lost by 47. I don't know what NBA players today are losing by 47, on any given night. Obviously we all know, RIP Bean. We all know who got the second highest, which is Kobe Bryant. And that was done January 22nd, 2006. when the Los Angeles Lakers defeated Toronto Raptors 122-104. So think about that. Kobe had 81 of the 122. So it was really move over everybody.
Do y'all remember that game?
I got
Man,
oh
it's
yeah,
like just feed the beast.
oh
Just
yeah.
keep feeding them.
I mean, once he got it cooking, they was just like, okay, go ahead, keep going. He was just in rhythm, man. And he took that, got that. Yeah, I'm sure you know, and we all know Cole. He was going for that bean.
Yep.
He wanted to score 101. I'm sorry. He probably wanted to get that 101 so his name could be cemented, you know, like it already is. But, you know, he wanted to really put the dagger in there. Number 3, 78 points. And that was scored by Wilt Chamberlain. When the Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Warriors 151-147. And that game with the 3 overtimes.
Whoa.
Game with the 3 overtimes. And Wilt had, like I said, he had 78, but he missed 15 free throws. So my man could have even flirted with, you know, an 80-point game, 90-point game if he would have, you know, knocked down some more of those free throws. 73 points was scored 3 different times, and twice done by Wilt Chamberlain. The first time he did it was actually January 13th, 1962, when the Warriors defeated the Chicago Packers. Yeah, I said that right. Yep. The Warriors defeated the Chicago Packers 135-117. Now, you might ask, Chicago Packers? Damn, I didn't know the Bulls was called the Packers. But
Exactly.
They weren't. Because the Chicago Packers are now known as the Washington Wizards.
What?
Which obviously was the Washington Bullets. Yo. And guess what though? That Chicago Packers team was only in the NBA that season. As far as under that name, the next name they switched to another name, Chicago Pegasus or some shit like. Yo, I said, yo, this franchise had about 5 different mascots. I don't know what their mascot is now, but I said Chicago. But I said Chicago Packers. I had to do my research. I said, who the hell is the Chicago Packers? When did Green Bay said, fuck it, we ain't gonna play basketball no more. We're gonna play football. I said, all right, but that wasn't the case either. But I said, damn. Chicago Packers are cool. All right, like I said, and then Wilt did it again, November 16th, 1962, where his Warriors defeated the Knicks 127-111. David Thompson, he was the other that scored 73. He played for the Nuggets, and they lost. They actually lost to the Detroit Pistons, and that game was April 9th, 1978, and they lost 139-137. So in his
can you imagine?
Yeah. I mean, he hit that 73, his career high. He took an L. Like, dang. You know what I mean? Telling your grandkids or whoever, like, yeah, you know, Grandpa Pop was out there getting 70. Oh, did they win? Did they carry you out, Grandpa? Nah. They just gave me some tissue and said, next game, you know. But that was David Thompson. Again, the big what they used to call Wilt Chamberlain, the Big Dipper. And I wonder why, because he said he had 20 stacks. He said he 20 stacks. That's what he hit. The Big Dipper. All right, yeah, but the Big Dipper had 72. On now mind you, he had 72. He had on November 3rd, 1962, and they lost though. They lost to the Lakers, 127-115. Yo. If y'all are peeping the dates that I'm giving you,
So in the same year,
1962, this bull was drawn. Yo, I don't see how Wilt Chamberlain didn't have, like, why he didn't score so many. what was his career stats? Like, how long did
He
he
should be
play?
the damn logo.
How it is this dude scoring 70 in his sleep countless amount of times in the same season at that? How many points did he score that year? 10,000? Yo, 1962, this boy went bananas, yo. Like I said, 72 on November 3rd, 1962. Will Chamberlain, 72 points. Elgin Bella has 71 points on November 15th, 1960, in a game where the Lakers won. They beat the Knicks 123 to 108. Back in 1994, David Robinson
Yeah, I
scored
remember that.
71. Scored 71. And the Spurs beat the Clippers 112 to 97. Just last year, just a little teeny bit over a year ago, Donovan Mitchell had 71. Remember that when your dad got that OT win against Chicago,
Yep.
145 to 134. He had 71. Um, Dame Lillard, like a month after that, he drops 71 when the Blazers beat the Rockets. They beat the Rockets February 26th, 2023, 131, 114. Here go this boy again. Will Chamberlain scored 70 points, man.
What
On
year?
March 10th. March 10th, he did it the next year. He said, look, I'm going to chill on y'all for 62. I'm going to just take this to the next year. So he did it in 63. But he
Yeah,
lost.
but
It was in a losing effort to the Syracuse Nationals. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this question. Who are the Syracuse Nationals now?
Syracuse Nationals?
Family, you don't even get me guessing, bro.
And don't feel bad, because then that means that we don't know our history.
Uh,
And when I say our, who do you think I'm talking about?
They're the Sixers?
you gonna say
Yeah.
Sixers? What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, obviously
Damn.
when I'm like the Nationals, who the hell is that? I was like, I had to slap myself. I said, what?
Hey, that
I
was
don't
the
even
perfect
know.
time for the new sound drop, Larry. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
right.
dun, dun.
Yeah,
You
right,
had
right.
it. You had it.
Yeah, for
Big-
sure.
Just to go
big-
back to
Sure.
1962, he averaged 50.4 points a game. I just looked it up.
Yeah. Yo.
Yo,
Crazy.
Mr. Matthew Smitty went ahead and said, bro, he was playing me in his era.
Yeah, I mean, no, he definitely was. And I thought about that too. I was like, damn, yo, Wilt was dropping numbers. But then I was like, yo, they always said he was playing against dudes who was like 6'4", 6'5", yo. Like, but don't get me, but all right,
That's an
here's
early
what I want to
50,
say about
man.
that.
Ooh.
What can you do, man? He was just born at a time, I guess, where there wasn't a lot of 6'10", 6'9" dudes, like where he was the only one that was 7 feet, 7'1". And if he wouldn't have been scoring 78, we'd have been killing him.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Playing against
45
Matt.
games.
Playing against Matt. You said
45
who?
games. 45 games, 50 plus in that season.
So he's
That's what
dropped
he averaged.
50, 40. Oh, in 62?
45, yeah, 45 games. He dropped
Was 50 or more.
50 plus. Yeah.
That's half the season,
That's
ain't it?
insane. Yeah, that's
And in
insane,
those other
bro.
games, he probably scored high 30s, high 40s. Like, I mean, what he averaged that year? 50?
50.4.
That's what he averaged that year?
Yep. 28 at the age of 25.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, they said that I think they couldn't on record say that this happened when he was playing, but supposedly he was playing professionally when he was in high school or like right after. And that would have been obviously a violation for him to play college.
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying, and then they said that he was cooking them. He was averaging like 30, 40 points against grown men as a kid.
Can you imagine? I don't remember what they said when he got his height. I think if I'm right, when he was in Overbrook, he was just killing him.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely obviously has a history of doing that, man. He was just unstoppable, yo. Clearly, like, I mean, unstoppable because he was the tallest dude,
He was the tallest one
like
out there.
in the world. But I mean, hey, that was his advantage at the time. I just don't understand why he didn't win a whole lot. Boston was just that much better, like kicking his ass every year, and he could dunk. I'd have been dunking by a koozie too. Get your little ass over here. Like what? Like yeah, or I'd have been like, yo, can I play for you, Boston? Like yo, what's
Yeah.
up, Red? What's up, Red? Yeah, I'd have been trying to get some of that dynasty, man. But all right, that was Wilt. Like I said, dropped to 70, March 10th, 1963, in the losing effort once again. And yo, you know what this was crazy? I remember obviously the next person is Devin Booker. Now I remember Dev, obviously, I remember him scoring it, but I did not realize that was 7 years ago, y'all.
Wow, 7 years ago already.
7 years ago. I was like, damn, man. Time be flying. But yeah, he did
It
that
does.
March 24th, 2017. In a losing effort to the Boston Celtics. It was 130 to 120. And then clearly the newest member to make the 70-point club is the 7'2" Murasaka who plays here in Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. Oh, my bad. I thought I was at the game. But yeah, man. 70 points for Joel, man. Like I said, he just did that the other day, man. January 22nd, obviously 2024. 10-point win over Wembyama, the Frenchman. I guess we gotta blame Greg Popovich, man, because you said you were gonna lay the hammer down, or whatever you said you was gonna do. Um, that's why Embiid walked past him, looked at him, he's like, damn, I had to bust his tall ass. Damn. You know what I mean? But walked past it. I don't know if he had 70 on his mind, but once he just got to cooking and he was just like, you know what? Let me just build on that. He actually could have had a lot more. Because
Yes.
obviously he had 59 sitting in, and I think Nick Nick was like, listen, I feel sorry for this kid, man. Joel, stop it, man. You got to sit down, man. Because, what he put him back in, what it was like 6 minutes or so, like six and a half
Yeah.
minutes, put him back in the game. He already had 59 at that point. And then he was just like, look, man, I'm going to try to go for the franchise record, which I was only 9 away from. That's easy. That's obtainable to get. But when he was obviously getting close, I'm like, hold on, man. Go for that 70 piece, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, because then I was mad. I remember it was the one play when obviously 69 would have got him the record, but being 68, him tying with 68. He was on the line, and what he had 2 free throws. He had 65, and he missed the first joint. So I'm mad. I'm like, damn, now you hit the second joint, and I'm like, you get the ball again. I'm like, unless you take a 3, you gonna tie the record. And I was just thinking like, yo, watch that be it. They take him out, or the game get dead, and then that's it. I'm like, damn, Joe. But then when he hit the joint, and then I don't forget the next joint. Was it when the young boy did the little flavoring on him? Yeah, I mean, floored him, and then he got the 2 free throws, and then that was 68.
Yep.
And then remember Maxey when he got that rebound. Maxey said,
The
"Hot potato, bro." Because you remember
coast to coast.
it was a couple possessions when they was trying to force him the ball. They was losing it. They threw it out of bounds. They stole it from him a couple times. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
they
come
gunning
on.
for it. It was getting a
Mhm.
little sloppy. But I'm glad Maxey, man, when he got that rebounds, gave it right to him, man, and let him go coast to coast with the left. I said, with the Lizzie, like, give it to him, mother sucker.
Well,
Like,
that's
let's go, man. I'm glad, yo, and I'm not gonna put the place on blast. Went out and had some wings and some brews, but the wings were terrible. I mean, I'll tell y'all off air where I was at. I don't want to play. They might be watching. Hey, how y'all doing? But no, it was terrible, yo. Terrible, man. It is not worth to go down that joint on Monday nights. That's all I'm gonna say.
now I want to know where we're at.
You do want to know because in case you have got thoughts of going, you might just
Yeah,
turn
you
around.
mess it all up.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, B Dubs. Oh, not B Dubs. I'm
No,
sorry.
I didn't even know, man. I didn't even know. Shout out to B Dubs, man. I love y'all. Yo, I got that bottle going. I love y'all, man. B Dubs, man.
Man. But I think the most remarkable thing, because you also had someone that night show up and show out, over in Minnesota and Karl Anthony Towns, but he had 10 threes. Joel only had one. So he really did it from the muscle, just outworking, getting to work, and what we've been asking him to do for years now, just playing that big man role and doing his thing. And I mean, I hope he sees that he's capable of doing it. I know it was versus an inferior team that's up and coming in young, but still, man, I hats off to Joel, man. That he got busy for sure.
I think he took that game as a challenge two ways. One, anniversary of Kobe. Two, the young boy is supposed to be the next. He's the next big thing in the NBA. He's the one that's going to take the franchise across seas, and he's going to be the face of the franchise for years to come. AB was like, boop, bye. Forget that young boy.
I mean, but
He's not yours yet.
With all due respect, though, Larry, everything you said about that young boy is going to be true, though. I will say that. I will have to agree with that part.
Okay, maybe that was just the fan.
No. I know where
you
was coming from. I know where that was coming from. I know, but
where's my camera at?
Young boy is gonna be solid, yo. He is gonna be solid.
He dropped 33 that night too.
Yeah.
I can join the club, Tom.
Yeah. I can join it.
I'm switching over after the Super Bowl. I'll switch it up to.
He said after the bowl, once the football season got to be over, huh?
Yeah, then I'll switch over.
Right.
I got to change my wall up then. All right. Yo, but Tone, you got some other stuff that we have on here ready to go.
Yeah, man. Whichever flick you want to put up first, man, we can talk about it.
Well, you gave respect to one of the greats, and we all missed this boy. That man right there.
R.I.P. Bean, man. But look at that, man. Look at what he did against everyone, man.
That is crazy to have a career high like that on all these teams.
Yeah, what you gave everybody, man. Like
dominance.
You just knew you was a cannon, man. You could pull this up, and every team in the league you gave. What was the Louis? At least 43? Is that the lowest? Or 41?
41, Atlanta.
I gave everybody 40 plus. The only team obviously I ain't get 40 was my beloved Lakers because I never played for anybody else.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
We couldn't see it. Yeah, couldn't see it. But it still gave him a 40 piece though. Still gave everyone he played against in his career, every franchise, a 40-piece nugget or more. R.I.P. Bean. Yo, I don't know if y'all seen that clip, them clips of him on Instagram, man, where somebody put together a montage of him and Jordan, where it was so scary.
Yes.
Because it was the same moves from the same exact spots on the floor.
Yeah.
It was as if he could have obviously did them from anywhere, you know what I mean? Because he just knew the motions, but he went to the actual spot. And because they showed it, I was like, that's insane, man. Like, because, and the reason why I say it's insane is because, man, to make the NBA, man, you got to be the most skilled, talented person in the world, in the world, people in the world, right? And when you do get there, people are there with you. You know what I mean? Your peers, your colleagues, they are there with you. They got the same kind of opportunities that you have. And I'm not going to say the same skill because everybody's skills is different. But to emulate somebody like that, man, to the way he did it, that's insane to me, man. That's insane to me. Not saying that I didn't ever look at that like that before. You know what I mean? But I was like, yo. If I'm saying if me saying Jordan's the GOAT, then I have to say, you know what I mean, that Kobe is 1A because he mirrored everything that boy did. Obviously, instead of, not defeated championship run and the amount of championships, but he was a different animal, man. He might have even been a different animal than Mike. You know what I mean? Not saying like a crazier animal, just different. He was different, man. Cole was different.
The competitive nature of Kobe. I mean, just there wasn't another player that was like him when it comes to imagine, and like we got this from Gills. Imagine if Vince Carter had the same type of anger and like drive that Beans had. There probably wouldn't be a conversation. He would be the greatest player that we ever seen. If he had that type of hunger with his athletic ability and longevity.
A lot of people said, like in Vince's era, said that they thought that he was the most skilled, athletic player they had ever seen. Like, but like you said, to Gil's point about like he would just come out like Gil said, it'd be times where Vince would have 40. He said he would have 40, but he was just like, yo, you could have had 60. You know what I mean? Because he was like, you got that light. He was like,
Yeah.
Vince used to get 40 light. You know what I mean? Like, not even like you said, having that Kobe bone, having that Jordan bone. You know what I mean? He was like, if Vince had that, because obviously we all seen Vince play, man. And I used to always think that about him, like, too. Like, he had a boy, he could shoot. His handle was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he would dunk on, like, to me, he had every attribute that a player would want to have. You know what I mean? Because it's like, being so athletic, you don't want to get dunked on, so you might want to try to guard up on him. But if he got a handle, he's getting around you, and then he was still gonna put you in the room. So it was like, then if you didn't want to get chopped up, you want to give him some space, he gonna wet your face.
Yep.
Like, so, pause.
Yep.
Damn. But yeah. Anywho, yeah. But yeah, man, Vince could have been.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Vince could have been one of those guys, man, for sure.
So you got another one that's up here since we talking about the GOAT.
Bah, bah, bah. There you go. There you go. And guess what? Clearly, obviously, he didn't give it. Yo, you know what? This is a crazy feat too. He didn't even give everybody 40. But Bean did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at who Mike's low was against.
Chicago.
Did he purposely do that? It's like, no, I know. and clearly it was that was the Wizards.
He's 45. That's why.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He said, I ain't gonna do my boys dirty. They drafted me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Now here's my question.
What do you get Sixers, yo? What's the most he gave Sixers?
56.
Damn, when was that?
56 is when he is what he has against the Sixers.
Yo, do you know when he had that 69 against Cleveland, he also had 18 rebounds, like 6 assists, and I think like 5 steals or some shit like that.
Yo, was that against Brad Daugherty? Was Brad playing in?
I'm sure Brad knew. Yeah, I'm sure Brad was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. Yeah, because they played against each other in college and all that too. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Didn't they play with each other in college? I'm sorry, because Brad Daugherty went to North Carolina as well too. Because North Carolina, man. Thinking about them, which is obviously Michael Jordan playing with them. They had some players coming up through
Yeah,
through
bro.
school, man. They got some history as far as players. North Carolina do.
Absolutely. But God, let's look at that, man. That's him and Beans, just straight dominance.
And I'm gonna try to get some more of those accomplishments. Uh maybe I want to see Kevin Durant and James Harden.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah,
See,
maybe we talk about that next week.
see what they did against every team in the league that they've played against.
Mm-hmm. See,
And
what's this one?
the highest points per game against every NBA team. Mm, 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 mm. It's only like 6 players on there, yo.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you got some double
I see
multiple.
A on there.
They on there once. You got Kyrie on there once. I think KD on there
Embiid on
twice
there.
or 3 times.
31.2.
KD on there 3 times. You got what? You got Wilt. You got Wilt 6
Yep.
times. You got like I said. You got KD 3.
LeBron once.
Now the 29.2. Who is that? Is that Adrian Dantley? No. I think that's an older cat though, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. I do not know. Sorry, guys, for us not knowing that right off the bat. Forgive us. But we know everybody else, though.
But the 31. Oh, that's the Clippers. The 31.2 Embiid. He averages the most against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Who averaged 33 against 33.9 against Portland? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
That's Jordan. What are you talking about?
I'm messing with you, man.
You don't know who that was? Oh, I'm sorry.
He said you knew everybody. You knew everybody except that one in Dallas. Oh man.
I don't know who he was. That was just... Sorry, guys. Sorry, internet.
I want to say that.
I'm sitting there like focusing on the screen, like, man.
Yeah, I want to say
those
that.
are some crazy numbers, man. Those are some
man.
crazy.
I mean,
numbers.
look, it's crazy numbers, but what's crazy to me about that picture was like I said, it was only like six, 7 people. You know what I mean? Like against every franchise. That means Jordan just killed everybody.
No holds barred.
I mean, as you should, though, right? I mean, that's what you out there to do. And that's why he won so much, man. Like, I don't care what people try to say, man. Like, that's all that boy wanted to do, man. Found a way. Yeah, he got his ass kicked at the beginning, you know what I mean, of his career. You know what I mean? People go through, you know what I mean? You got to crawl before you walk. So, he took his lumps.
That's like the best thing that happens for all of us.
I hate that when the way Isaiah Thomas try to, depict it as who's the GOAT and why Jordan's not. And he talking about he's never beat me. He's never beat Magic. I mean, he's never beat Kareem. He's never beat Bird. I'm like, but all right, you naming obviously all the people who pretty much played like in your era. But Mike also played in another era. You know what I'm saying? Where it was the likes of John Stockton's, Karl Malone's, Patrick Ewing's, Charles Barkley's, who don't have an NBA championship. Like,
because of him.
Right. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, yeah, Mike didn't beat them. No. I'm not trying to sugarcoat his career because he didn't. But like, he also, like, those guys who I just named didn't beat Mike. But you'll probably vouch for some of them dudes to be the best ever, you know what I mean, at their positions, or you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. Like, come on, man, you don't like Mike. You got this gripe against him, and people say they think. Well, Charles Oakley said it, and I don't think Isaiah liked it, but he said he was mad that Jordan went to a city that he was from and took over. You know, Isaiah Thomas is from Chicago.
Right.
Who when he went there in high school, when he went to Indiana, he was the man. And, you know, Chicago loved him. He was beloved. But once Michael Jordan got drafted to that city, they forgot who IT was. And that's what he forever hates me for that. And clearly the dream team thing. You know what I mean? Like you got that. That's what the real gripe is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll
it
never
is.
obviously no. He'll probably never come out and admit that. But come on, bro. There's no way you act like you really want to try to shit on Michael Jordan's name, bro. You're the only one that really do it like that. So clearly it's personal. You know what I mean? Like,
Everybody else, when they talk about any kind of story with Jordan, it's always, oh, we can't talk about Black Jesus like that, or we can't talk about, it's always some kind of like he was above anything that we can actually think of, except for him. He's the only
no,
one.
but do we remember the legendary story Kobe told though about that, right? When they went out on the court and I think he said one of his first games against Jordan, they called him Black. He was like, "Yo, did you just call Black Jesus Mike?" He's like, "Yeah, that's his fucking name. Like, I'm gonna call him Mike. Like, I'm not gonna say call him Black Jesus." He's like, "I'm playing on his court just like him too." Like, but that was that animal though.
Yeah.
That was that animal Cole had from the beginning. And him just loving Mike, emulating Mike, he instilled that right in his game, man, and took over.
But then the way that Mike just like embraced them though.
Yeah, because because real recognized real. Mike seen it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Mike knew what his frame. I think it was Cole's frame, man. He seen that he had the tangibles that he had, and maybe if not a little bit more athletic, or as far as what I'm
Mhm.
saying, because clearly as the years is going on, man, the players the way they developing as far as like, dog, when we got defensive linemen running 4-4s, 4-5s, like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that the athlete just keeps progressing, man. Like it gets scary. So I think he's seen it in Kobe and knew what he was probably destined for, man. And
Mhm.
and that's why he took him under his wing, man. And we see the rest was history with Kobe.
He was the man. Miss Cole, man. Just his stories alone that you hear the stuff just about him, just outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous, the man. Outrageous. Like
I remember hold on, before you share the next flick. I remember one summer back when I was 10th grade going into 11th grade. We playing in the Greater Philadelphia League up on Germantown Avenue. I'm playing with Parkway. We playing E&S.
mhm.
Um, they got obviously they got this boy named Will Chavis. He was the man for them at the time as well too. And they also had Kobe cousin John Cox. No, I can't pause that because that was his name.
Mhm.
Um, John Cox, right? And they had a dude named Auburn Brown. You know what I mean? Played for them. Now they playing E&S. Now, mind you, at the time when we played them, we playing them. John Cox not there. So boy, Will Chavis playing, we actually beating them. You know what I mean? We up at halftime. We feeling good. We like, damn, we gonna beat E&S because they was a good team, but obviously we knew they didn't
Mhm.
have their best player. So we warming up in halftime. Who comes walking through the door? Kobe Bean Bryant, yo. We looking like. And then obviously the boy John Cox runs in. Auburn Brown runs in. They was, I mean, they must have been together playing another game or something. So where they come running late. They suit up. They get in it, but obviously Kobe is watching us play. Like, so clearly now we all thinking he is like a scout agent or talent scout. He about to draft us to the NBA. Like, like we out here, we went.
Recruit you on to the
And when I say
Lakers.
we,
He trying to get
and when I
recruited to the Lakers.
right, and when I say we, I'm talking about my Parkway, my team. We go off course, dog. We probably trying to we really trying to go out there and do it ourselves, and they come out and cook us in the second half, y'all.
No.
Yeah, still a game. I think John Cox came in and still gave us like 23, like in one half. Uh, and what was so crazy about his game, man, was that you could obviously clearly tell that Cole was his cousin, or he just was around him, played with him, learned stuff from him, man, because his game was just so perfect to me, man. I thought, you know what I mean, like
Mhm.
as a kid, man, like he not that he didn't do anything wrong, but it was just real precise, man. He can get a bucket whenever he wanted to. He was 6'4", so that helped out, as
Mm-hmm.
well. But game was fluid, man. Could score at will. It was just nice. But like I said, man, Bean had the Bean was at my game, man. Why seen me play? He don't probably remember. Obviously, I know he definitely didn't remember. My performance, but I definitely will never ever forget that. And not just because he passed away, but just because of his legacy that he had in the NBA, I would never
Mm-hmm.
forget that. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool for me in
Yeah,
high school.
family. You had an all-time great actually watch you play basketball.
Yeah, like I said, he
Like,
would never ever remember. But yeah, but I remembered that he was there. You know what
of
I'm saying?
course.
You know what I mean? And like I said, it was pretty cool. I remember one time, all right, so playing with Parkway, the high school, we our home gym was at Gustine Lake. I don't know if y'all know where Gustine Lake is. It's on Ridge Avenue, like right before you get into Manayunk. If you drive down, get off the expressway, ride Ridge Avenue before you get to Manayunk. Gustine Lake was like a little gym to the left.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
on
yeah,
the side of the road. I don't know if y'all, you know what I mean, if you remember the area or whatever.
yeah.
That was our home gym where we played our home games at. But back in the day, that was the spot where like all the top basketball players from Philly who were in the NBA or played pro, overseas, pro am, all that stuff, they all went there to hoop. You know what I mean? Pickup ball. So when I played high school basketball, we used to get out of school early. Obviously, had to get to the gym early to
Mm-hmm.
dress, stretch, get ready for the game because all the games started at 3:15. Now, this one particular home game, we get there not super duper early, but we just get there early enough, obviously, to get ready. But they now we had never seen this, never ran into this. The guys were actually there playing ball. You know what I mean? All the top bulls from Philly, pro bulls like Shee Wallace, Aaron McKee, Eddie
Mm.
Jones. You know what I mean? Man, Al Williams, man, Alvin Williams. So we like, oh damn. And dog, you would not believe who else was in that gym. Bubba Chuck, yo. Yo, yo. The news was down there and everything. We like, oh, Bubba Chuck at the game. I'm about to go off for air. I said, yo, give me the rock today, please, yo. And I remember him. He had ran passes or whatever. Like he was like warming up. I guess he was about to run again. Pull shorts all the way down, and he just running, tell him good play. He ran past me. So I was like, yo, this midget bull be giving out work, yo. He was probably 5'2", yo. I said, yo, giving out work, yo. AI, yo, man, when like him, to me just seeing him how tall he was, man, and the work he put in the league, yo. Pound for pound, he got to be the best little man. You know what I mean? To ever play the game, dog. To do what he did, man. Like, mind you, if we did, I know I did a 70-point club, list tonight. But if we
Mm-hmm.
did a 60-point club,
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? Bubba Chuck is on there. You know what I mean? So that dude, man, he was a hell of a talent too. And obviously we blessed our city with his talents for the best parts of his career, I say.
Now I have a question. Is he one of, and I'm pretty sure, I just don't know this answer. Do you think he could be the shortest Hall of Famer? Good
Um,
question, right?
I mean, if we're talking, I guess if we're talking,
Because he's like 5'10".
I mean, yeah, if we that's what I was about to say. If we're talking officially or what the NBA lists these guys at,
Oh yeah,
what I
well,
mean,
yeah,
that's something different.
yeah.
But
I'm saying like officially, like we all know he was like 5'10".
yeah,
Well, he is
yeah,
5'10". I'm sorry,
yeah.
ain't no
Mhm.
ain't no was he
He
is.
probably like 5'9" now. You
That's,
shrink as you get older, I guess. But I don't know. But he might be. He
he,
might be. Yeah, he might be.
like I'm saying,
He
I'm
just
just
might
trying to
be.
think. I can't think of another Hall of Famer
I just
that's.
looked it up. It's Calvin Murphy, 5'9". But to your
Was
point,
he
Stone,
5'9"? Damn, Calvin Murphy was that short?
yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that dude was that short.
Yeah.
And damn it, then he in the Hall of Fame too.
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I knew. I don't think I could have said that. But okay. But I didn't know he was
All right.
5. Man.
So it's not a whole bunch of them. It's not a whole bunch of them that's around that height that's in the hall. That's a guy.
Right.
I'm sure the whole lot. I'm sure a nice amount of women that's in the Basketball Hall of Fame that's probably around that height. But hey, all right. Look, we got one more. Let's say flick that you wanted us to see.
Oh yeah. There you go. And that's what every team got individually from an individual. Yeah, I see my man Bubba Chuck up there.
And who's up here more than anybody?
Is that the boy
Wilt
Wilberlin?
the Stilt.
Wilterlin? What was his?
Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain.
Yo, man. Gas. He just gave everybody gas, man.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
18. He gave them the gas.
The most amount of points to. 8.
66. Jordan gave them mad. Yo. Is Tom Chambers?
That's Tom Chambers.
That's not Tom Chambers, yo.
Tom Chambers, bro.
He had a 60-piece nugget?
OKC.
Well, obviously they was probably Seattle when he did that.
Nah, I would think that it would be called Seattle, right?
Well, that's their franchise now, because
yeah,
they
okay.
ain't got nobody. They don't have nobody up there against Seattle, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I would guess so.
But that was when he was with fans. I ain't know Tom Chambers scored no damn 60 points. Oh, maybe I need to do the 60-point club. Yo,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yo, I ain't know that. I ain't know Tom Chambers gave out gas like that. All right, Tom. You ain't just got that legendary dunk. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that, yo? Y'all remember that game? Lakers versus Celtics?
Which one?
Negative. I don't remember it too.
On Sega Genesis, y'all remember that game?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. On the
Oh!
game, all right.
Yeah. Oh, y'all thought I was talking about like an actual game. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
what are you talking
oh,
about?
my
Which
bad,
game
my
you
bad,
talking
my
about?
bad. No, my bad. No, the video game.
like,
Video game.
I'm like,
Lakers,
he
and then
lost me there. I don't know what he's talking about.
and then on Phoenix, when you would play against Phoenix, and then you pick Tom Chambers, and you go to one spot of the floor, he would do that double pump dunk.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. That joint was corny as shit, but it was hot back then, yo.
Yeah, it was.
It was the best thing, yo. I was like, yo.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
the double clutch.
Yeah, like because
Yeah, that's what it
because
was.
and then what was crazy is at one point I didn't really know like where that had came from. I was like, why was that? But then I went and seen the play, yo. I was crying on the play, man. Like I think it's one of them joints where he kind of like gets caught. He gets caught up on the board chest. So I think his knees is kind of like on the board, like so it kind of keeps him in the air, extra, actually was able for him to do the little double jump. I was like, get out of here. I was like, yo, this dude was flying, man. And he did a double jump. I'm like, come on, man. He hyping the crowd up, dunking too. Like, come on, yo.
It
No
was
way.
on Mark Jackson. That's the one you talking about?
Was it Mark Jackson?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
remember
looking
who
at
the
it
player
now.
was.
Wow.
I don't remember who the player is, but yo, I got
I love that game, by the way. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got 4 names. 4 names. Potential trade candidates for the Philadelphia 76ers.
For the Sixers? Okay.
For the Philadelphia 76ers.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna name all 4. And obviously y'all can give me y'all take. Or you can give me a 4.
Well, you can go with your 4. Yeah, because then if you might mention who I'm thinking about, if not, then I'll give you who I'm thinking about.
All right. I'm gonna start with Malcolm Brogdon,
I said that
Mhm.
today.
Zach
That
Levine,
was definitely one. Well, that's been on the radar, but I was saying specifically Brogdon.
Jordan Clarkson, or DeMar DeRozan.
Mm. Well, we got Mr. Smith that said, love
That's
Brogdon.
that's who I wanted
Brogdon a
today.
dog. See,
Today
Brogdon a dog on defense too, man.
that's
Like,
what me and my
Mhm.
son were talking about it today at work, and I said I would love to get Brogdon because he wouldn't cost that much, and we could get him, and it'll fit our team. And then another name that came up at work today was Caruso from Chicago, just as another bench player, 3 and D, shooting like something crazy from three. And I was like, those two pieces, and I was like, but I still feel like we need a big man to come in and protect the rim and grab boards when Embiid's on rest and we don't digress that much from the defensive play. When Embiid's getting some rest. But
Mhm.
Brogdon was the first one that I thought about. Was it's crazy you said that, and we ain't
mhm.
even talk about it.
I
So he
know,
said,
right? Right.
Brogdon, Levine also.
DeRozan and
Yo, did
Clarkson.
y'all hear? Did
Clarkson's a
y'all
dog
see?
too, man.
Did y'all see that they said that Atlanta is asking for a star and 2 first rounders for Murray.
For
And I
Deontay
remember they
Murray.
said we was I remember they said we was semi interested in him, but
Well, what I
uh,
heard was it was him and Bogdanovich from that team
right, right, right.
with
But
something with
but I just
Tobias.
heard the asking price is now a star and 2 first round picks.
Mm,
Now I don't know if they will need another team to get involved to get that, or if they looking
right,
for that, with the one team that they dealing with. I don't know, but
right,
that's what they said the asking price is for him. Now that might have been directed towards the Lakers because I think I heard the Lakers want him too. You know what I mean?
right.
That's a top landing spot for him, but I don't, I
Man,
don't,
I
I don't
like the
know.
Brogdon thing a lot, a lot. Like
I
honestly, the
wonder. I wonder if
Brogdon
he.
So
Murray got
Matt
this
have
price
here,
is dumb.
it says price dumb. Oh, he out with a concussion.
Yeah,
Trey
listen,
out with a concussion. Oh, yo,
Yeah.
they said they think that the Lakers might try to get Trey.
right.
Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, they've been on that for a minute.
Now Matt also
Yeah.
said we need another shooting guard off the bench with energy. Caruso, that dude. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, dude, that was the two
And
names
he could
we
play and he
we've
could
been
play
talking
defense
about
too.
ball for a while. That's what I'm saying. Like he the energy. Can you imagine him and Patrick Beverly just going in there causing havoc with that
And
second
that's
unit,
his and
just
that's his
going
man.
reckless, just going reckless. Yeah, because they played together in Chicago. But man,
Yeah.
I mean,
Pat Bev did
those were.
good.
I mean, like I was thinking more for longevity wise and not giving up too much
Hmm.
to assemble the
Right.
team that we
Right.
have.
Right.
Yeah, obviously, like I would love to get our hands on someone, with a bigger name that a little more proven. But how much we gonna have to
Cost
give
too
up
much.
to get them? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's why those two names came up. But I ain't even think of Clarkson. But I don't even know what they
But
exactly
let's
would
say,
want
all
for
right,
him as
now
well.
can we get Brogdon or a Clarkson or who else don't have a real,
Caruso,
or Caruso without giving up Tobias?
I believe
Because
so,
I
man.
think I think I think don't because I see Matt said DeRozan yes, and I'm saying DeRozan yes too. I agree with that, but DeRozan is
Oh
going to
yeah,
come with
DeRozan.
Tobias
He's gonna
game.
cost Tobias. Yeah,
Right,
you definitely
right.
gonna have to include Tobias.
And Levine.
Yeah, Levine the same
Yo,
way.
dang, yo, we probably should have asked Matt. Was he at work tonight? Was he at work tonight?
I think so.
He closed. Yeah, he told me he closed Monday, Tuesday,
Yo,
Wednesday.
I just shot him a text. So we'll see.
Cause I
Anyway.
about to say he definitely could have been on this joint.
Yep.
But yeah, I think obviously I was like I said, I say Levine and DeRozan is going to come with Tobias Harris.
Yes,
And
I
I
closed.
actually he was at work. Right. He said, yeah, I closed. That's right. What time we close? 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't even know what time my store closed.
Let's go.
But yeah, that lets you know I don't work. Who works at night and who doesn't?
Right.
But yeah, man. I like what Tobias is really doing this year. I really do. He's not. I'm not super duper mad at him this year. Um, it is spots where he still get a little. I think he still get lost at times. You know what I mean? I just wish he would be able to snap out of it.
Yep.
And I just believe, and the reason why I guess I would be so sold on like giving him up for DeMar or Zach, because I think about them in situations that he would be in, and I don't think they would be as hesitant. You know what I mean? And I ain't even saying whether they'll make the shot or not. But I mean, which 9 times out of 10 I think they would, but they're going to take that shot. You know what I mean? Versus Tobias, sometimes maybe getting it and because maybe Joel didn't shoot the last 2 times down, he figured, oh, JoJo might want to get the ball this time. Instead of like, no, I make $180 million too. I'm going to try to go score this damn basketball. Like, what I mean? Tobias Harris, 6'8", 6'9", man, who faces single coverage night in and night out.
Absolutely.
If I'm 6'8", 6'9", man, and I'm facing single coverage, that's what I'm working on in practice. I'm busting ass. Nobody gonna be able to fuck with me one-on-one. If that's all I face, that's all. I don't ever get to see a double team ever, and I'm in the NBA. I'm cooking, and that goes back to my point about like Kobe, how he emulated Mike's game. Not saying that Tobias Harris could emulate Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant's game, but you got to emulate some dog, some heart, some
Right.
something. You know what I mean? I don't see that with Ball all the time. You know what I mean? And that's what we
He
need,
better,
man.
man. His
We need
contract year too, man. He needs to show out. I mean, for his sake, I'm hoping he does, and
right.
our sake as
I
well.
said,
Because I
I
think,
don't know if we
man.
double up on him again,
Now
but yeah, like
I
you said,
think
for his sake.
the deal to be had is going to be that Portland Brogdon, man. They're 12-31. They're only team they're better than is the San Antonio Spurs out in the West. I think that's the team where you know what I mean. They still looking for picks and stuff. So I think
Mm-hmm.
we could probably
Right.
get they're trying to offload these contracts. The only reason he went over there was to get that money right for that Dame deal to go through. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's
Right.
how you know what I mean when they ended up doing that. But no, not the Dame deal. It was the Drew Holiday.
Right. Yeah, Drew.
Drew
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holiday. He went
Yeah.
over
Mm-hmm.
there. That was the
Right.
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Right.
that's the team where I feel like you know what I mean. Like we could kind of grab some players and it won't hurt. You know the assets we have for the future. But and then Chicago, the same thing. I mean, they're a little bit better. They're 21-24. But I mean, they've been trying to figure something out. Way I think if unfortunately we're not one of the teams that get Zach LaVine or DeRozan, then obviously they'll probably do like a fire sale type thing there. But
Yeah, give me
obviously,
Caruso.
you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'll
then
take
who was the
Caruso.
other guy you said? Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson. Yeah. He's from Utah.
Right, that's what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Cause I mean, what are they? What are they? What are they over there? Utah.
Utah. Hold up. I just had it up here. Hold on.
That's
Let me go back.
you got the right team,
22 and
Tone.
23.
You got the right team. You got the wrong player though.
No, they not
You
going.
want
I
marketing,
don't
right?
think.
I
I
want
really don't
marketing,
think.
bro.
No, I really.
Yeah.
I listen. I would want him too, but I just don't think they ain't gonna get rid of Ball. They ain't gonna get rid of him, man. They'll try to build around him first before I think them
Yeah,
shipping him off.
they
Unless they,
10th in the West.
yeah, I'm about to say unless they just dead right out of it. You know what I mean? They gonna hold on to him. I think they like Saxton. I think they might even need a piece or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
for it to just turn over a little bit for them. They not too bad. They not obviously the best, but they're not Portland and Portland. Who else? Who the team over there that stinks?
Portland, San Antonio.
And San Antonio.
Portland, yeah, that's the two. And then in the East, you got Washington and Detroit. Washington got some players, but they all iffy as shit. Like,
I don't think I would ever want Kyle Kuzma. I don't think that's the
That's what I'm
thing. To me, it just
saying.
seems like they don't take shit serious. Jordan Poole, he wanna.
Right.
I don't know what he
And
want
then
to do.
Detroit is a bunch of young players there. That they made a move too, though. They did something crazy. I know they made
Hold
a
up,
move.
they traded?
They did something. Was it that team? Hold on, or was it
Detroit?
It was where Marvin Bagley was at. I know he got moved. Marvin Bagley.
I think was he in Detroit?
Yeah, so he was part of
he
a
was
move.
I think he was in Detroit.
Yeah, they just did a move, and I know he ended up going somewhere.
Did he go to like a contender, like somebody where he can probably play? Because that's probably a move for him.
There was a couple people that got moved, and then Rozier went to Miami.
Oh, Terry Rozier, damn.
Oh,
hold on,
what happened?
Wait. Time out.
For Lowry.
For Lowry?
Is the deadline soon?
Like in a couple weeks?
It's yeah. Trade news. All right, here you go.
Oh wait,
when is
the All-Star game, yo? When is the All-Star weekend?
It's in February. It's usually like that.
Is it the third weekend?
Because you got. I think they pushed it back because of the. How they pushed the Super Bowl? Is it well into February now? So it's a little
February
bit after 11th.
that. So what is it? The week after that?
The week after or the following.
February 16th through the 18th.
Yeah, it's the following weekend after the Super Bowl. So then that usually means that the trade deadline is normally before, right? A little bit before the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or after the is it after the All-Star break?
No, it's gonna be before it.
Damn, so Terry Rozier went to Miami, y'all. That's nice for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice for them. Yeah, we definitely better do something, man. We gotta do something. Because we can't be one of these teams that just sit around and not get anybody.
I'm trying to pull them all up at the same time. All right. Yeah, they
gave up
Kyle Lowry, and a 2027 first round lottery protected pick for Rozier.
Yeah, Matt just said Lowry in the pick.
Right. And then the Siakam trade, you guys know that one.
Yeah, with Indy.
Mm-hmm.
That Bagley one went to Pistons and Wizards. They got Gallinari, Mike Muscala, Bagley went over there to the Wizards with Isaiah Livers and 2 second-round picks. That was the trade. And then before that, you guys know all those other trades with R.J. Barrett and
that's everything that's been done so far.
Right. This is the official on the page right now.
And then you said February 8th is the deadline.
It's the deadline.
So we looking about almost 2 weeks out, week and a half out, something like that.
Something like that.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yo, so what do you think about what Matt just said?
That buyout. Well, what he has on it?
Kyle Lowry pickup, a buyout.
Might be looking for a buyout.
Well, yeah, where they traded
got ties in the nerds. That's
Charlotte. Charlotte.
Yeah, he's in Charlotte. Where for Rozier? Yeah, that's definitely a buyout.
I remember Kyle Lowry was a discussion years ago.
But we need another ball handler because really right now we just got Maxey. After he's off, he comes off, he goes to the bench. There ain't really nobody that we could trust with the ball. DeAnthony Melton's still hurt. He still ain't come back yet. I don't believe he did.
He didn't.
So I mean, we really don't have that second ball handler, But
if Brogdon came in, he could
he
play
hit,
alongside of Maxey. Maxey could play the two guard.
That's That's a perfect.
I
Pat Bev.
agree with you,
Yeah,
Matt. Pat Bev.
right. Yeah.
That ball met for Philly, man.
Yeah, Pat Bev. Yeah, he is the backup. Ain't he? Yeah, he's the backup.
Yep. So you'll have
But see,
them
but
three
that
there.
alone, that's what I'm saying. What happens to him? You know, if we get another point guard ball handler.
That's a good question.
If we get a Malcolm Brogdon, somebody minutes is gone.
Yep.
Unless Anthony Melton, unless his time is cut. You know what I mean?
He could be one of the ones that could be traded.
Bro, he disappeared in the playoffs though,
Yeah,
man.
he up and
and
down.
I
Yeah, he
like
up and down.
he was
I
too
like him.
inconsistent in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's a nice player, but not.
He's not a
I
starter.
was very disappointed in his play, man.
I agree, Matt.
I was like, damn. But I mean, we got a couple other pieces that'll go help us out. You got
Melton would.
Oubre and Batum. Like to what you said. I mean, you looking at these other guys getting taken out. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the whole roster right now of the depth chart. I mean, you got a couple people here that, is going, like you said, where the minutes are gonna come in at. But right now you got Batum in the lineup, Oubre coming off, you know what I mean, in that second unit, and Patrick Beverly. So that's D'Anthony Melton's the one where you'll have that.
Yeah, let Milton. You can go ahead and put him in that trade, just like Matt said. I agree with that.
Kork Maz, Bamba.
Corky don't even play anyway sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's been wanting to get out of it. He wanted to go with on the Harden deal. He was trying to lobby for that.
Yeah.
But,
please, LA, please.
Yeah. I mean, more. I feel like we need a big man though, man. Because I mean, you got Paul Reed, where he play. He has them little spurts that he plays okay, but I feel like he's undersized, and they could easily game plan against him during the playoffs. Like today's conversation was straight up like, I ain't really concerned about anybody in the East except Boston. And then I'm like matching them up, like, all right, and we're gonna have, even with the team that we have, and if we add pieces, we still gonna have some trouble matching up against them. You know what I mean? Because you got, all right, Porzingis and Embiid, okay, boom. You know what I mean? You keep going back and forth, like going tit for tat. And it's like they're a little bit better. You know what I mean? What you putting on there? Bamba. Mo Bamba. No, I ain't doing nothing.
Oh, we got Mo Bamba.
Yeah, I remember. Me and him
we
text
might
about
as well
that.
have La Bamba. Freaking Ricky Brown. Like,
me and him text about that. Yo, I was like, he said that. I think he like Mo Bamba. Yo, like I think he's a fan. Like I was like, no, man. I was like, this dude been in the league 5 years, man. He's still trash, man. Like,
go get Boban back.
All he got is a song. All Bull made was a song about him, man. That was it. What did he say? Shock West? Like, oh, what is that? Is that the boy with the song? Yeah, all he had was a song made about him, bro.
He said he hate Mo Bamba.
No, he love Mo Bamba. Yeah, he love Mo Bamba. La 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 Bamba.
That's it.
La 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 Bamba.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's the only thing I see that like is like a little glaring to me right now, that I feel like they made KJ Martin available in trade talks for whatever that was.
Is that why they played him the other night and threw him a oop?
Yep.
Probably they trying to market him as a piece, as a chip.
What Matt say? He love Obama, yo.
Said no, man. I said I love Obama.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay.
I forgot that. Not Mo Bamba.
I know. I forgot that. All right, my bad, play. I forgot the
Obama. But yeah, I think that's the reason why they finally gave my man some tick and threw him that crazy oop. Just so you can have
Yeah,
some
to
kind of
show
tape saying
he
like,
still
yo,
got bunnies. Like, yo, he still
yeah.
got bunnies on his bench over here.
He like,
Yo,
throw
did y'all
Lou. We
see?
don't need him. We don't need him, by the way. Who wants
Hey,
him?
yo, did y'all see that joint? Did y'all see that clip where I guess D'Angelo Russell was sitting on the bench and he was just sitting there looking salty and somebody was like, "Yo, was you crying?" And he rebutted talking about, "I ain't crying. Oh, I wasn't crying. I'm a fucking gangster." And did you see what Nick Young put under the video? He's like, "Nigga, you a bitch."
Oh, but did he? Still going at it because of that? Woo.
Yo, I was cracking up. Y'all was like, yo, he ain't forget about that Iggy Jones.
No.
You don't
Oh,
forget that he snitched on him with Iggy, y'all. I was like, oh, man.
So you gotta
video
warn
and
me next
all.
time, man. I got like, you gotta
Oh,
warn
man.
me. You gotta warn me, man. Let me know in advance. All right, guys.
Yo, I was cracking up, man. I was crying. I was like, yo, them dudes is, I don't know if he was serious or if he was, you know what I mean?
Oh, he
Just
dead serious.
like just jabbing,
Dead serious.
for a laugh or, for some people to talk about it, yo. But I was cracked. I was like, yo, that happened like 15 years ago. Yo, he's
Yeah,
still
man.
mad. Yo, he's still mad.
Still mad. I could have still had her.
Right?
He was
Right?
a rookie, wasn't he?
I think
When
D'Lo
that shit
was.
happened?
I
Yeah, that's
think
what I'm
D'Lo
saying.
was.
D'Lo was a
Yeah.
rookie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Wet
for sure.
behind the ears in the NBA
Yeah.
video and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Video
What
him
you
on the
doing?
John with a chick. Like, yo, what you doing? Like, what did you record this for anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I
what
know.
are you like? Even if you wasn't gonna post it on your social, what are you doing?
Fast forward today, he would have been on live with this
Yup,
shit.
Yep.
yup, yup,
That's what would
yup.
happen.
Been
Like,
on
he on
live,
live with it. Yo, what the hell you doing?
got him caught
Oh
all up.
man.
All right. So anyway, to answer your question officially, Tone, is marketing. That's the name that needs
You've
to be
been
on your
saying
list.
that for like 10 episodes.
I know,
I'm
right?
just
Right.
saying. I'm just saying. A big man that can shoot
Yeah,
shoot threes.
you know how you can make jerseys like with any name. He already
Yeah,
has it made up
he
in
gonna
his
have a
closet.
Yo, it's right
He's just
behind my
waiting for the
Jalen jersey.
photo. He's just waiting for the actual numbers to iron that shit on real quick.
It's right behind that jersey right there.
He gonna make a marketing jersey.
He already has it made. He's just waiting for the number. He's
Just
like, what number
waiting.
is he wearing? Iron that shit on real quick.
Just waiting. Already
Oh my
made.
god. You've
Marketing.
been lobbying for him, man. You've been
Yo.
lobbying for him.
Yeah, man, you might need to write a letter to the Sixers or something, man. Like you
Daryl
need this
Morey.
guy.
They're not responding to me no more.
You need this guy in
Just
Philadelphia.
tag Daryl Morey on this video. That's it. Just tag
Get
him,
Laurie. Get Laurie.
we got some inside track stars we need you to go after.
Right. And then let him know that James Harden let us know some G1 classified information about him. And he gonna make the deal.
Make it happen.
Right.
Cause he sent them the way he wanted to go. So clearly, something's going on.
Say, yo,
Yeah,
said we got a couple of those PDFs.
Right?
Yeah. He was doing the D-Lo video footage behind the scenes. He got him on.
Got him all jammed up
one
on
was
stuff.
watching. He thought no one was watching.
Got him. Got him.
You missed it.
I did. That's all I didn't want it.
Larry.
I didn't want it.
No, you got no. See what you gonna have? What you got to do now? You gonna have to listen like times 10 now.
Yeah,
You
you ain't lying.
Like when you gonna have to hear it before we say it, pretty much. It be like, all right, here it go.
There you go. Bam.
Soundboard drop.
Yeah.
Bang. Got it.
Right. Or unless you're gonna have somebody, you know what I mean, just do that. You know what I mean, just work that. You know what I mean?
Just their only job is to push that button.
Right.
Like, yeah. We need to tell Del Morey that we saw him going to the Diddy party. That's what.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Hey, we got that PDF. Take that.
Yo. Not Maury at the Diddy party.
Just running by Cat Williams. He probably already knows about it. Yeah, confirm it. Yes, he was.
All right, yo. So let's get ready to go ahead and close this out. Look, last week Tone was the only one when it comes to NFL. Tone was the only one that actually went 4-0 last week. Good job,
Did
Tone.
I? Did I?
He did. Baltimore, 49ers, Detroit, KC. The only one. You're the only one, bro.
I went
Kev,
3-1, I believe. I lost that.
That is
KC
true,
joint.
sir.
Dang.
That is true.
Sir.
I, in fact, went 3-1 as well. Yes, I added correctly. Kev went 2-2. He really believed in Houston. It was like, nah, it's enough for these young boys.
See it, man.
All right, so
Yo, man, I wish him call it. Yo, I know we about to pick the game, but yo, Baltimore defense was just. They did not give that young boy. They did not give that young boy time to think.
They looked
man.
well rested.
I was. They looked at well rested, but they also made C.J. Stroud look like a rookie. You know what I mean? Like he looked like I was like, damn, bro. I kind of felt sorry. I'm like, he about to go out like this. Damn, like they was on his ass, man. Pause.
Yeah, that just shows you though, man. I don't know how the hell Cleveland showed up like that, man.
I think they said they wasn't really playing. They wasn't really playing their best ball either. You know what I mean? But what'd he say? Less games.
I'm not even gonna read.
Less games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read that.
But you know what was funny? No. You know what I was gonna say too is you notice how he didn't put it on the screen. He just said it. You know what I mean? Because normally he'll know all the games, but the screen will be super duper wrong. We can't see that.
Oh,
now.
I can't see that.
But at least I can.
There you go. It looks like you're running numbers out of Lowe's.
Yeah, I know, right? Yo, don't show the evidence, man. What you doing?
Nah, we good.
Like, yo, man. He got the whole bookkeeping.
Yeah,
nah,
right.
You ain't had
yo,
that number, man. You ain't had that
yo, burn that sheet after this episode, man.
Yeah, right.
They won't have no evidence when they kick the door down, man. He said he left games. He gonna get everything right. I'm hearing they saying Debo 50-50. If Debo not 100% or if he don't play, 49ers don't win that game, man. I don't think.
Dude, I want Detroit to pull it off, man. I believe in it.
And you know what though, man? It's just like they might even if Debo do suit up, you know, him being 50%. One shot, he could be out of there. So then it could all just go left. Game plan goes left.
I mean, dude, Green Bay played all right, man. To that
yes, they did.
Man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like Detroit, man. Detroit coming through like they well rounded. They well rounded. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I think that's the game for sure for me on that side, and I'm rocking with Baltimore, man. I'm rocking with Baltimore. That's the two, Detroit and Baltimore.
All right. Damn. I mean, Baltimore defense, man, looks serious, yo. I mean, and the thing about it is they look serious. Obviously, last week they looked serious when they played the 49ers too, you know, a few weeks back. But yo, man, I can't go against the boy. He the modern day Tom Brady. He the GOAT, man. Right now, that boy is.
Nah, I'm not even mad at you.
He is, man. He gonna do something. He gonna do something, dog. KC gonna win that game, man.
Wow.
KC gonna win that game, man. And I want to pick Detroit, man. I want to pick Detroit, but something in me telling me that Jared Goff ain't gonna play good Sunday, man. So I'm gonna go with the 49ers. So I'm gonna go with KC 49er rematch of Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Okay. Yo, Matt, I know you're still watching. Give me your picks for this week, man. So add them in. Add them in. Hey, look, and anyone else that's watching, go ahead and put your picks in the comments. I'll make sure I show them off right now. So I'm on the same page with you too, Tom. Like, I can't see myself betting against Pat Mahomes. I just can't, man. I
Yo,
can't.
since 2018, this is what every time he's made the playoff, this is the game he at least reached to.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I hate this dude.
Cowboys Bills. Oh man.
Thanks, Matt. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Just
I'm
right.
sure that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's
He gonna get that one game and be 2-2.
Yeah.
all right.
Baltimore and Detroit. See, I like this dude. He's with me. He picked the same two teams. That's all.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the hate in me is going to pick Detroit, and because I hate the 49ers, I want the downfall to happen. And
I ain't gonna front. I want the downfall to happen just so Bobby can shut the fuck up.
yes, that's exactly it. You know who he is later.
I want to get that Debo and what you call
what Johnson matchup.
Yeah, they
But
was
see,
talking.
you know what I want to see that too. But you know what was not going to be cool about it? Debo not being 100%, and then I'm sure they're gonna be out there trying to really, you know what I mean, lay the hammer, pause, and gonna knock that ball out the game. It ain't gonna be the same, man. I don't think Debo being 100% is not gonna be the same.
Debo's freaking he's a phenomenal player when he's on the field. That's why I never picked that dude in fantasy. I'm like, this dude not gonna play. He's gonna get hurt. He's injured.
Oh, Debo. Yeah. He do. Yeah, because
it's part of this game. So like, I mean, man, I want Detroit to win. So obviously, freaking, I hope he do play and he come across that middle, and we gonna see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, shit. He told the boy he was gonna fuck him up off the field. So you damn sure know between the lines he gonna definitely do that. But he told him, yo, you ain't safe outside this game either. Like stuff like that. It's on site. It's on site.
And he at the very least he gonna be on the field. So I can see this dude just even saying something to him while he just standing out there. Like
right.
Like,
And yo, why didn't I? What was that wide receiver that stole Gardner Johnson? Stole Johnson like 20 times. Remember he hit him in the face mask and he turned around and looked when he
I heard Michael Thomas at practice did that to him when he was playing for the Saints.
Oh yeah,
he
jawed him up.
They was talking about that. I was watching. I was trying to catch up on everything that was going on between them, and that's what they were saying. I can't even remember who the one you were talking about, but it was on the field, and he didn't even do nothing. He was just trying to get the flag, like look.
Yeah,
look.
looking around.
I forget who the hell it was, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. Boy, y'all can keep on. I'll pull it up. Oh man.
KC Detroit.
KC Detroit.
That's crazy.
Okay. KC Detroit.
I just every time we say like, yeah, KC just don't have the weapons, blah 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 blah. What happens? They end up still winning.
Yo, that was, I ain't gonna front. Like when I was watching that game, I was like, was they trolling the whole season? Because they was making some catches that game, especially MVS. Yo, MVS. I was like, what are you doing today? All of a sudden, you got mitts. Like, what are you like? Yo, he's making some tough catches. I was like, all right, okay. I'm like, that's and
Javon.
And then the NFL loves the NFL. I'm telling you, man, they are loving. Oh, then they put the script up and said that they put the script up and said that what it was, Baltimore and the Niners or whatever.
Because the picture cut, because the Super Bowl logo.
No, they actually like posted it. Like
the news did. Yeah.
They actually.
They say at the halftime show for the Ravens.
How you announce the two teams? Like Yo, they did the Steve Harvey. They read the cue card.
Right.
They read the wrong cue card, yo. Like, what
I'm
the?
like, Bobby, put it down, Bobby,
Yeah, right.
cut it off.
I'll show y'all, you guys.
Yeah, the receiver was Javon Wims from Chicago Bears. Got into it with him.
Yeah, he
Came
like
up
he like
behind him, showed
slapped
him.
him up like 5
Yeah,
times. Yo, I don't know if that gotta hurt your hands, man.
Yeah,
Hitting that
I don't know
helmet
why
like
they
that,
do it.
man.
yeah, it
That's why
was
you gotta punch. You gotta
bad.
punch him. You gotta punch him underneath the chin strap.
Let's punch them in their throat.
Yeah, some. Yeah. I mean, you
Oh,
ain't punching no metal helmet.
hell no. Well, all right. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Good episode, man. Look, we talked mostly basketball. Definitely had to put in the football talk. Matt, I got your picks all written down already, man. So, so we're going to definitely hold you to it. We also going to try to get you on air next week as well, man. So I appreciate you being part of the show. Just in the comments, I definitely appreciate you and everyone else that's going to be watching this episode. We really appreciate y'all. Completely appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, here, give y'all standing up. You know, we appreciate y'all and y'all guys just giving us some love. We definitely appreciate y'all. But just want to kind of pre-warn y'all. So next week, and you're going to be seeing some messages with this, to help out just the algorithm so more folks can be part of this conversation. We decided to go ahead and separate the two podcasts that we have. So the GNT Sports Talk will be on one page, and the regular GNT crew will still be on this page here. So we're going to have two different pages for the two different podcasts. So just look for all that information coming up real soon. It's going to be posted on the IG. It's going to be posted on YouTube as well. And we're going to be just feeding the information over. So as soon as we get everything up and running, then we'll go ahead and update y'all. So we may not be exactly on this channel next week on Wednesday, but we will be on live. I'll guarantee it. So just look for that information, and we'll be right here for y'all with a brand new channel to start all of our subscribers up new and ready to go. So once again, we appreciate y'all so much. It's on, y'all. It's on, y'all. And we got some interviews set up that I'm definitely setting up. Joel, I'll tell you about that later. And yeah, we're going to have an exciting time with the GNT Sports Talk. So that's enough for me. I'm shutting up. Men, what y'all got?
Good show, man. Good show. Good show. Way to talk basketball tonight, highlighting our MVP. You know what I mean, the performance that he displayed the other night, man. 70 points, man. What AI was probably the most I've seen in Sixers score. I
Yeah.
believe. So to see another Sixer great do it, man. 10 points more was a great thing to see. It just opened our eyes or my mind to look up other great scores and of the game, and that's why the show was pretty much based on the scoring per team against each team, the most they scored against each team. Just seeing what the way scoring, man, scoring is not easy, man. Making it to the NBA ain't easy. You know what I mean? For one, and then to score that amount of points in one NBA game against other great professional basketball players, man, it's not easy either. So that was a great feat. Glad we was able to, witness that here in our city, being a part of our team. And just like what Joel opened up the show with, man, can he do this for the entirety of the playoffs, man? That's what we are waiting for now. We see what he can do during the regular season, man. We just need him to do that thing in the playoffs and beyond. Because he is this great, man. To score 70 points, man, you just don't do it every day. Obviously, like I said, it's only been done 14 times in the history of the game. So We know we got a talent in him, man. I want to stack around this dude. Um, we've came close enough to now. We got to break down the door, man, with this guy. So, shouts out to the Sixers, man. Shouts out to Joel. Continued success for that squad, man. And I just want to see big things from him, man. So on to the playoffs, for real.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, we gonna get through the regular season for sure, because he has 30 by halftime every day. So we just waiting for them playoffs, man. And that's all I got.
That's all you got? Whoa. Look, because of snow, we didn't see y'all.
But yeah, we wasn't on Friday the Jam. We didn't get the new date for the next show. But it's every third Friday of the month. So the next one that I definitely know is scheduled, you know what I mean, is February 16th. That will be the next show. But we're trying to get our replacement date for that show, January 19th. So once again, obviously, yeah, y'all know I'm Tone the Promoter. Follow me on Instagram at Tone_the_promoter_ after that. Laugh the pain away every third Friday. Come join us, man. Free wine. Tickets $10 first week. They go on sale. Let's get it.
Why am I doing your promotion?
Because I was gonna come back with that. I was gonna come back with that once we had a date. You know what I mean? Because we got to do the reschedule date first, you know what I mean? before I can know, you know what I mean, what else we got going on.
I'm like, aren't you missing something? Anyway, go ahead, Joel, man.
No, man, just thank you guys for tuning in, listening, like, subscribe. Subscribing is gonna be huge since we're moving the podcast to a whole different channel. So just like Larry said, bear with us. Follow all the information coming out, so everyone's on there. Still show love to our other guys. I ain't gonna say what I said earlier because offended about me saying our sister station, but we still have fun. It was a little confusing to some viewers trying to find our podcast and decipher which one was which. But shout out to the Sixers, man. Hopefully we can knock that door down and get to the finals and see what happens from there. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in.
And as always, we greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Please don't take yourselves lightly. If you spent a half hour, 15 minutes with us, we greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, GNT, we out.